Yo, what it do? What it do? Fuego Talks. I'm out here, Fuego in the flesh, live. So, I wanted to tell y'all a quick story about an interaction that I had recently with a homeless person. And I'm somebody who I'm big on giving. When it comes to charity and when I can, of course, within my means. Um, and one thing that I definitely dislike is those, when you see those viral clips that people share of them giving, and it just comes off as very disingenuous. So I would never record myself doing that. But I thought this story was quite interesting. So I'm on my way to pick up my kids from daycare, and this might have happened maybe a couple days ago, maybe 4 or 5 days ago. On my way, right? So I'm at the light. So this homeless guy wants me to roll down my window. So I roll it down, and most of the time I don't really have cash on me. If I have some cash on me, I'll give it out, or if I got some bottled water, or or if I'm on my way to grab like some food, like I'm going to a pizza spot, grab a slice. Somebody, homeless asks me for something to eat. I'll never turn down, giving somebody food for sure if I can help it. So I rolled out my window, and he asked me. I think he might have asked me for some money, and I said I didn't have any money on me at the time. And then so he then proceeds to ask me, do you have anything, a shirt or just anything in general that I could give to him? And I'm in my car and I'm looking. I'm like, I said, yeah, I don't have anything, and that should have been, at least for me, that should have been the end of the exchange. And this cat got upset. This nigga got upset. Upset with me or mad at me. Which is cool. You can feel how you feel. But then also proceeds to, he said something under his breath, like some disrespectful shit under his breath. And I'm like, I was taken aback by it, like, yo, like, fam, like, I'm going to get my kids, man. Like, yo, I ain't got time for this right now. Like, and I told him off, like, get up out of here, because the last thing that I wanted was a situation, you know what I'm saying? So I ended up just dismissing him and telling him off and like rolling up my window, and then obviously, left, light turned green, but very upset. And obviously, I mean, you don't know people from a can of paint. You don't know what's going on in their mental, from many different aspects, right? Because sometimes some homeless people are mentally ill, as well, which is obviously unfortunate. But the audacity, though, like, what not to do if you homeless is to come at anybody, that you're asking for something, coming at them disrespectfully or being rude about it, and it's like, really? And especially if you live in the area, a lot of times, even in the big city, I mean, sometimes you may come across somebody again. I might see this person, I might see him again. But, if it was a good exchange, and I'm the type of person where if I was to see you again, like, and I got something for you, like, I got you. Do you really think me coming across him again, I'ma have him? Like, no. So, and a lot of times you want to keep it moving, because shoot, the last thing that I need, that I would want, is to get into it with anybody in general. You know what I'm saying? So, but I had to chuckle after that interaction. I had to chuckle, like, fam, like, the audacity. But it also goes to show me, like, we living in a time now where the entitlement is at an all-time high. No matter what space you're in, you could be at the perceived top of the totem pole. You could be at the perceived bottom of the totem pole. And that guy was a case in point. Entitlement. You feel me? And that's probably one reason why I can understand and respect, not really, I wouldn't really say respect, but more so understand, because the whole respect and disrespect thing in certain situations is very subjective. Some things are black and white, but some things are very gray. But I can understand why some people don't want to interact or would not roll their window down and give somebody the time of day. Whether they've experienced a bad interaction or not. It's a preference. It doesn't make a person bad or doesn't make the person necessarily good. It's just you are who you are and you move how you think you want to move or feel you want to move. So but yeah, I had to chuckle at that, so I wanted to share that with y'all. And obviously take that for what it's worth. So yeah, I don't ever feel obligated to be of assistance with anyone at all. And if you can do it and it's not too much of an inconvenience, I mean, you're doing it out of the goodness of your heart, that's cool too, and in my mind I'm thinking, man, please don't let me have to pull my car over, throw these hazards on, and introduce this nigga to Beats by Dre. That's what I was thinking, but luckily I didn't have to exert any more energy than what I already did, So again, appreciate y'all for tapping in, tuning in. Y'all enjoy yourselves, have a great day, and I'm gonna definitely be tapping in with y'all, of course. And as usual, Fuego Talk, I let it spark in the middle of the ocean. We watch for the sharks. Get at y'all.